So
you want to break down this album?
Break down the album. Let's start with let's see.
Track one.
So yeah, track one. Let's see. Singapore. I already know. Singapore.
Enlighten us.
Tonight for Singapore. So that song is dope, dude. First time I ever heard of it. Like, see, when I first got into Tom Waits, I think this is like the third or fourth album I ever heard from him. And yes, as soon as I put it in, I heard Singapore. I'm like, yeah, this is the kind of shit I was looking for.
But immediately starts banging.
Which one of my notes that I wrote down is it reminds me of Chicago, which is the first song on his last studio album, which was 2009. But it's Chicago. It starts with just already
Glitter and
intense.
Doom?
No, Bad As Me.
2009. Okay.
No, Glitter and Doom's like a live performance.
Right.
Bad is still good though. But Bad As Me, no, Bad As Me is the first song on that Chicago, and it was like an evolved version of Singapore to me.
Right.
After I went back and I was like, oh man, man.
So it starts off and it's like, yo, boom, you're invited to the party. Here it comes. Like get on board rhythm. This train because this train's a chugging. Yes. This is not gonna be a
we sail
chill
tonight
listen.
For Singapore. You're going somewhere you never fucking been before.
Exactly.
You know? I didn't even mean to rhyme. That's not a lyric to the song. I just did not mean to rhyme.
He's dropping bars right now.
Oh, I'm a rapper, dude.
Bars.
Yeah. So we forgot to introduce ourselves, as we told everybody what the podcast was, but who we are is we're both musicians.
Right.
On the side, we got together to do this as a podcast
because just of our love for music. We just let's talk about music that we like. It's something I always wanted in a podcast, and I always looked for. Is like, I want to hear more about artists I liked and music I listen to that's more niche, that's not like the mainstream. A lot of people cover the mainstream stuff, the Kid A and chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water, that classic. But no one covers the niche stuff, the really niche stuff. Well, at least please point me in the right direction if I'm wrong about that. But anyway, so we got together and we decided that it'd be a fun thing to kind of break down our favorite albums. So
hit us up at on Instagram. It's at Punk Rap Carlos if you have a request for an album or anything.
You can find all of us.
And then you got b-nign Music on all streaming platforms. So I'm Odder Moniker. I have music. I make music as well. Consider myself more of a rapper than anything. But it's different. This is b-nign Music. It's also behind me here. And anyway, so we're musicians. He's got an album actually coming out next month, or I don't know when this is gonna go out, but it might be out then. But just look for Sick Parvis Magna coming out February 19th. If it is already out, then go listen to that shit right now.
Go listen.
Not right now. After listen to it after you listen to this. But anyway, so let's go back on Singapore. So one of my favorite things is this is I think the first song where he mentions Mad as a Hatter, which is a recurring theme. He loves
his albums.
He loves the Mad Hatter references.
Oh, okay.
I just wrote that down because I thought it was cool. I love that shit.
Okay.
And also, this song mentions rain. And I was gonna go through and list every song that mentions rain because the album's called Rain Dogs. But then I was like, oh, most of them do. Yeah. So I thought that was
right.
Cool.
Another thing about this album, it was based on a play that we didn't mention.
It's based on a play about a orphan raised in the streets of Seattle, loosely based on that. But as we're gonna go through this album, you're gonna see our biggest takeaway from this is the fact that we think it's just a bunch of different characters, or just the whole. It's just shifting from person to person or event to event.
That's many perspectives of
this
different
one
people
big city
in this street, on the streets of Seattle, like not in people indoors, but people who are living on the streets or just involved in the streets in general. And just a whole bunch of different people's perspectives. That's how we kind of see it.